Disclaimer, my readings are not for the faint of heart. Must have thick skin.
Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you. And we'll go ahead and start with deck number 1. But I forgot my incense, so I gotta have my incense going. Okay. So could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right, so I hope you have made your selection, and we'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. Also, I hope you guys enjoy the little tarot series. That was a lot of work. People talk about AI, but that is not easy. I don't know why people keep talking about it's easy, matter of fact, but we'll talk about that later. All right. All right, so we have the Hermit, the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles, the Star, overall energy, the Fool, Six of Wands, and Strength. All right. So overall energies, I kind of feel that, you are off to some sort of new beginning. I feel like maybe, you're inspired or encouraged to explore new things. And also if you had been fearful of anything, I feel like you're getting ready to take a leap of faith. You're like, okay, give me the strength. Maybe you said your little prayer, give me the strength. And, you have people supporting you, whether living or your ancestors, but it does look like you have a support team that's been behind you, encouraging you, whispering to you. And because of that, I feel like now you're ready to do something new. I feel like you're ready to release anything, like I said, that you've been afraid of. I feel like you're also owning your independence, and definitely seems like you're doing a lot of things by yourself, but you're content with it. I feel that you're happy about something, and I also think you're proud of yourself for something that you've done, or maybe you will be. Maybe this hasn't happened yet, but you'll see that some sort of risk paid off. I feel like you're also doing some sort of studying or researching, whether you're back in school or if it's something personal, or even especially astrology or something dealing with hidden knowledge, occult knowledge. It just seems like you're really excited and content about the things that you're learning or researching. And I get this energy of being both young and old. So you could either be a young person with an old spirit, or an older person with a youthful spirit. But yeah, I feel like you're definitely learning and into something. I feel like someone lit a fire, or there's a fire has been ignited within you, and you're passionate about something. And not only are you learning things, but because your light is out, I feel like people can see that light, and other people who are into the same things as you will be attracted to this. So it's almost like maybe something is similar to like a Batman signal, but it's not necessarily a cry for help. It's just like, because you're shining, other people are going to see that. And, you know, I kind of feel like you're going to start attracting like-minded individuals. Yeah, if you were afraid to be alone initially, I feel like you're not afraid anymore. It just seems like you have confidence. You're like, I don't care. I'll go out to eat by myself, or I'll go on vacation by myself, or I don't need to have anybody with me. You just seem to be really comfortable in your own skin. And if you were initially worried about what other people were trying to say about you or think about you, you don't care. There's definitely some sort of change happening or some sort of shift. I feel like there is an ending of a cycle. I feel like you're walking into some sort of new beginning. Now, you might have some sort of setback initially in regards to, you know, whatever a new adventure is that you're into. That also could just be you changing your mind about something and not really being sure, and just like keep going back and forth, back and forth. It also looks like there is some sort of push-pull in regards to confidence and shyness, or confidence and insecurity. I feel though that you just need to make some sort of decision and go with it. Try not to doubt things. I feel like you are going to get or receive, you know, abundance or help. You might experience an act of generosity. Someone could see your struggle and offer infinite resources to you, whatever your situation is. But especially if you are struggling financially in any way, it seems that something is happening where you just have like infinite help or resources, even if it's not necessarily someone putting money in your hands. It's like somebody's like, just what's your account number for your light bill, or what's the account number for your mortgage, or what's the account number for your gas bill. So whatever it is, like somebody might just be offering to put the money directly into an account for you, or to pay something off for you. So, you know, I just feel that things are going to be abundant for you, and seems to like something could be like a miracle. It also could actually be that two good things are happening at the same time, and you're just kind of like torn. You're like, man, you know, I have these two windows of opportunities opening up to me. What do I do? You know, it might be a situation where it's like, oh, what a horrible choice. You know, hopefully it is something good like that. Like, it's two good choices, but you're like, oh my God, you know, what do I choose? And I feel like regardless of what you choose, it's still helpful, is still abundant, and is still in response to your prayers. Now also, you might be someone who is being generous and like hopping around doing good things or nice things for people. I'll help you. I'll pay for this. I'll babysit. I'll walk your dog. You know, whatever it is. You might just be feeling super generous. Maybe you are in like a pay it forward mood or whatever. And so you're just kind of off helping people. And someone could, call you out on like, what are you doing? You can't help everybody. And you're like, well, I just feel like doing it. People might think that what you're doing is foolish. Definitely seems to like you're going to be focused on a lot of individuality, being self-sufficient, independent. You also might find yourself being very vulnerable and sharing something on social media, or opening up, or just being public about something. But by you doing that is still like paying it forward, because you're helping someone through your experiences by being open or sharing your knowledge. Now also, I was getting something about designer. Somebody either being a designer or wanting to be a designer. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting the energy of someone who is into clothes, bags, shoes. You also could be pursuing a dream. And maybe people are like, you're crazy, but you're, stepping out on faith. Whatever you're doing is giving you peace. There is also the possibility that someone's been thinking about you, or you've been thinking about them. Or maybe somebody's been looking for your social media. Kind of feels like somebody is quietly following you. I feel like they're observing or just trying to get a read of who you are. Now, this can also be pertaining to like a career or your job. Like somebody might be looking at your profile if it's public, just to get like a feel of who you are. There's a possibility of being pursued by an air sign or an earth sign. Maybe fire. Now, I kind of feel like somebody also maybe has a secret. There's this old saying where it's just like, why do you look like the cat that swallowed the canary? I think it has something to do with having a secret or looking like sneaky or guilty, or like, what do you know? What are you grinning for? What are you doing? So I kind of feel like something's going on. You might be, giggling to yourself about something, chuckling to yourself, because you know something. It just kind of feels like somebody's got a secret type. Now, also, I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe someone is very happy about their hard work, but they're also like quiet about it. Also, there could be some sort of happiness in regards to a legal situation. Feeling maybe relieved or at peace. Almost like even if somebody like was sentenced, like maybe somebody is like happy to see, like they feel like that's karma. And it's kind of like, what comes around goes around. Like, that's what you get. I kind of feel like maybe somebody is secretly happy about witnessing someone get their karma. Like, sometimes you don't always know that, somebody gets paid back for something that they done that was, wrong. And, you might be lucky to see someone receive that, someone who wronged you in the past, and you might feel like the universe, looked out for you. I feel like somebody is also waiting like to travel or to move. I don't know if something is delayed or if someone is just procrastinating. Someone is supposed to be moving or traveling, but it's delayed. I think somebody's procrastinating. Like you could go when you want to, or you're supposed to, but you're just like, I'm gonna wait. You also might feel like the ball is in your court or something is in your favor. So this is also just kind of like making me think of a pendulum going back and forth. I feel like a pendulum is coming your way. In regards to a connection to someone, I feel like something is maybe destined or some sort of relationship is destined. Definitely could be romantic, but it might also be pertaining to anything like business or, friendship. But it does seem like something is destined. Again, I'm getting like justice, like this is justice, or this is in response or reward for your past actions. So it's still what comes around goes around, but it's like something is in your favor. I feel like a confusing situation is going to become clear. It also looks as if someone is finished or has completed a karmic debt. Also could be a financial debt being paid off. Now I do feel this might not be the same connection, or maybe it is. But it does seem like someone is sending mixed signals and someone is coming off very confusing and making you kind of like not know what to do. You're like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, I need an answer from you, or I need to know what's happening. So I kind of feel like there is a little bit of stagnation because you're not getting a clear answer, or you're getting mixed signals. Maybe you want to know if something belongs to you, if you got the job, or if you got the apartment, and maybe they're giving you like the runaround about something, or there's some sort of mix up, some sort of confusion. So I feel like something is needing to be cleared up. But I feel like ultimately it will be. If you miss out on an opportunity because of confusion, I feel like that is for the best. Like, that is the universe protecting you or looking out for you. It's like, nope, because we knew that this was a better opportunity. So we threw a monkey wrench in that one. We delayed that situation for you because we knew that this is what would be better for you. I'm hearing Anita Baker's "You're My Angel." You're my angel. Mm-mm. Sweet angel. So I don't know if that is a special song for someone, or if that is like confirmation about seeing angel numbers or feeling like your angel is with you. I mean, angels are always with us, but even us little nice demons. But yeah, I do feel like angels are always there for us. But this particular time, it's like you really feel it or you witness it. And that's funny, again, with that confusion thing. Something's hidden. Something has been hidden or blocked. Something is layered. Something was under something. Like somebody couldn't find something because something was covering it, or is in the wrong place or misplaced. It also seems like maybe there is something confusing about a dream that will make sense. Spiritually, I feel like someone could receive a message from beyond. Someone could be trying to show you a sign that they're good or they're okay, even if it's something simple like seeing a dime on the floor. It seems like it has to do with money or finances, like somebody trying to show you something. All right, so let's move on to deck number 2. We have Justice, Strength, Temperance, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, overall energy, Three of Swords, King of Circles, and Six of Cups. All right. Overall energies kind of feels like you are dealing with a separation. Maybe you recently separated from an earth sign and you felt like this person was your soulmate, or maybe this person broke your heart, or vice versa, you had broken their heart. I also kind of get the energy of now we're even, similar to, what just came out. I don't know if someone feels like, okay, I feel good because we're even now. I don't know if someone had revenge, or feels like, I don't know, feels like sweet revenge. And just kind of being like, okay, we're good now. I just needed you to know how I felt. Now, this also could be about like a divorce or breaking up of a partnership, or it could be the strengthening of a relationship. Yeah, so if you're in a relationship but you guys had a breakup or you stopped speaking, something is happening where I feel that, now you've made some sort of an agreement, to maybe talk things out, or maybe something strengthened your friendship. And it seems like there's going to be some sort of healing that takes place now. There's going to be healing from some sort of heartache. And I feel that there's going to be more peace and balance to your life. Now, it also could still indicate that there's still a separation, but maybe the separation is what you needed. Maybe since a separation, you've become stronger and have been able to heal. So it could play out either way. It depends on what your situation is. So I feel like there is some sort of literal legal things going on where your signature is needed, or you have to sign some sort of documents, or you're, signing an agreement or a contract. Somebody also is wanting to be left alone until they're ready to speak. Or maybe that is why someone separated or went away, because they were like, I need to heal. I need to regain my strength. I don't want to talk until I feel healed or recovered. So I feel like maybe now, because someone is going to be healed or recovered, they feel like they're ready to communicate. So there's going to be an opportunity to clear the air and also to speak the truth. I feel like someone's also been hiding something or covering the truth up, but I feel like somebody is ready to talk about it or reveal it. Also could be dealing with a Libra, Leo, or Sagittarius, and maybe Scorpio. Now, you also could have started off torn about something, and you were going back and forth. You couldn't decide, and maybe you were waiting to receive more information so that you could make an informed decision. It seems like you had to detach emotionally so that you could think clearly, so that you could make better decisions. And that's what I see happening. Like, you might be in the midst of some sort of back and forth right now. But ultimately, I do feel that you're going to have information that's revealed to you that will help you decide on what your next move should be. It also could be the perspective of someone who's thinking about you or wanting to talk to you. Maybe this person's been going back and forth and they're like, I just need to wait until I find out this. If I find this out, then I know I can come forward. So I'm seeing that patience is required as well, or someone is wanting you to be patient with them. Yeah. For somebody, I do feel like an ex wants to come forward and they are trying to build up the courage. Maybe you have this person blocked. Maybe you've been trying to heal and refrain from thinking about this person. But I feel like this person is in your energy and they are wanting to communicate. If there was telepathy between the two of you, I feel like they'll try to tap into that to contact you, especially if they're blocked. Going back to legalities, I feel like there is a decision being made about your living situation. Either you are having to move or someone is having to move out. But I feel like there is something happening with your living situation. I feel like somebody is having to go by law or follow the law or get some clarity on what the law is. You may be getting ready to make a super important decision about your finances or about your security or the future of your security. Something you've been trying to hold on to, I feel like you're going to have to let go of. Somebody might have an old name like Mabel coming through. I feel that someone wants to apologize in a big way. I feel like somebody is making like a grand gesture of apology. And it seems like it took this person a lot of courage to do this because ego had been in the way. But I feel like the ego has been purified or cleared. Something's clear and purified. And I feel that there is this readiness to open up. There's a possibility that a fire sign really wants to apologize. Somebody also might need the courage to share a secret. Either you are trying to muster the courage to share a secret with someone, or vice versa. Whoever's getting ready to open up is very nervous about it. I feel like somebody's really sorry, and someone has felt guilty about something. And it doesn't have to be an ex or a love situation, but I kind of feel like somebody did something and they're sorry. They're like, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. It's possible spiritually, maybe someone also could feel stuck or in between worlds because they need your forgiveness, or because they themselves, their spirit just still feels guilty and is having a hard time crossing over. Health-wise, I feel like somebody is trying to heal their anxiety. I feel like somebody is either meditating or trying to take some sort of natural herbs to heal, teas. I feel like somebody is trying to calm down or heal their anxieties. I'm hearing homeopathic, is that how you say it? Somebody might be studying that. Yeah, I feel like you had a connection with someone, and this person, they really want to apologize. I keep getting the apology again. Somebody could also be trying to get your attention, or like trying to leave clues and see if you saw the clue that they left out. Okay, I feel like somebody's also sharpening their skills. Maybe you got rusty on something. Maybe you used to do yoga or something you used to do, and I feel like you're literally like sharpening your skills here. Also, spiritually, you could be a medium. You could be an air sign trying to detach or block off thoughts or block off someone's energy, or someone could be doing that to you. I'm getting the energy of like being watched. It's kind of like that moment where, you're doing something and then you look up and then you see somebody looking at you, or you're, on break at work and you're reading your book and you can just feel like somebody's eyes on your back. Like I kind of get the feeling of being watched. Now, it could be a spirit, but, it definitely seems like somebody's watching. I get the name Fred for somebody. I get Fred and Angelo. In regards to something fun, and like I was talking about somebody sharpening their skills, I kind of feel like somebody used to be really good at pool and is practicing or playing pool more often. So, like I said, it does look like you're going to receive clarity or be able to make some sort of decision by the end of the week. Also, if you didn't want to communicate, it does look like ultimately there is some kind of communication or response. In regards to signatures or documents, I feel like something needs to be re-signed, or someone is calling to get clarity about something that you documented. Like it says here on this document that, you know, you worked here at this time, or, you know, whatever the case is, this, we just need to clear that up. So I kind of feel like somebody is needing to clear something up in regards to legal terms or dealing with documents. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. You have the Emperor, the Empress, the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Wands, overall energy, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. All right, so there is someone, a fire sign especially, that wants to fix what was broken. They want to restore something with you. It just seems like there was a separation or something was painful, and now there's an opportunity to rebuild. Now, it could just be that now that someone is broken up, they're thinking about you, or they're wanting to come forward. And there's a lot of passionate energies. Now, the Emperor and the Empress is out. Like I said, I always love when these two do come out, because I feel like it's soulmate energy. I feel that this is about two people who are each other's ideal archetype of a partner. Someone is your ideal masculine or your ideal feminine, and it's like the two of you, you know, you come together. And I feel that this is someone who's also, like, if there is someone in your energy getting ready to pursue you, they're like a protector. I feel like this person is attracted to you for your nurturing ways. I feel like this person wants to protect you or take care of you. I feel like they want to put a roof over your head. They want to provide. So there definitely could be someone who is out there like the alpha male coming towards you. If you are a guy watching, there may be someone out there that you're wanting to provide for or take care of. Maybe they bring that out of you. I do feel like there is some sort of mutual attraction between two people, and a relationship could actually start taking off really quickly. No, I don't really think this is your ex, although it could be. I feel like it is somebody coming towards you because they're available. And I feel like they want to come forward. They want to build something with you. It does still kind of feel like something's been established between you and this person before. Like maybe you already met this person at work, or maybe at one point you and this person were talking about getting together, but things never panned out. I feel like maybe now is the perfect time. There's a better alignment happening. Now, career-wise, it seems that someone is very passionate and creative and definitely wants to do something on their own. Somebody wants to be an individual, or to be creative. These are very good energies for either working at home or starting your own business, or focusing on, if you already have your business, maybe making some sort of changes. But this is very good for, people who like to be independent. And I do feel like there is going to be some sort of stability for you. If things were shaky at one point, I feel like things are going to come together. It also seems like you get to take a break or some sort of rest. So you could have been stressed out about some things, but maybe things are lining up for you where finally you can take like a little bit of a breather. You don't have to stress so much. Career-wise, again, even if you are working a part-time job, I feel like you still are able to have enough security to focus on your own business while working a part-time job. Excuse me, I feel like you also have documents that need to be signed. Yours feels more creative. It still could be work related, but it does seem like maybe you're actually writing things down there that are creative. Like this is your passion. There's a fire to what you're expressing. And like I said, if this is like something about a love, like you make a connection with somebody, things could definitely take off really quick, and you might be taking turns staying at their house. The next thing you know, they're staying at your house. But it does seem like two people are under the same roof. There's also the possibility of a baby's mother and the father getting back together. I don't want to say for the sake of the child, but it just kind of looks like this is your child and you guys are all back under the same roof. So, maybe there was like a little breakup between the two of you, and you guys discuss that you want to work things out or you want to get back together, and you're very passionate. Now, something also looks like a little vacation. I'm seeing camping or doing something outdoorsy. There's a possibility that someone is traveling to Greece or wants to. Yeah. Either way, I feel like there is an opportunity for vacation or travel. Something fun. It looks fun. I feel like there's going to be new construction somewhere. Something in development, some sort of planning. Either you are getting ready to move into a new development, or you are someone who works for a construction company or a development company. I'm just getting something about new development and building homes and buildings, and I see someone who is just like a planner and thinking about the future. Somebody is just like strategizing on the things that they want to build. Maybe somebody is wanting to build vacation homes, or it just seems like somebody is wanting to build something fun, or is into real estate. Real estate is just fun, especially like luxury. Maybe someone wants to start a luxury brand. So also in career, you could be into beauty or luxury brands and building like an empire. Like something could be the first step into building an empire. You could meet someone that is like-minded, or maybe the both of you all are business partners and you're deciding to put your resources together so that you can build together. I feel like something's going on with shared property. Even going back to the baby's mom and baby's father, maybe it's not something romantic, but maybe it's kind of like, hey, like, let's invest in this. There's some property over in this country. I checked it out already. Come with me. See if you want to invest it. Like you all are just like good business partners. Yeah. And it just looks like you're going to be busy in general. I feel like somebody is also ex-military. There's definitely someone strategizing. I'm seeing something about demolition. Something's going on. I don't know. Maybe somebody's living in a construction zone. It also could be some sort of remodeling. Somebody could be like a general contractor. Yeah, if like you are a general contractor, there's definitely a possibility that you win the bid. You're the one chosen, or your company is chosen for some sort of project, some sort of development project. Now, there could also be some sort of change in plans. There could be something that happens that forces you to go in a different direction, and you have to move quickly. For somebody, I feel like somebody's trying to find out if somebody is pregnant or not. They're trying to find out. Or maybe you're trying to find that out for yourself. But I feel like somebody's trying to find out if they're pregnant. Or somebody's trying to find out if you're pregnant. Like maybe somebody's starting a show. You also could be studying or researching something about your history, looking at things from both your mother and your father's side, but maybe especially your mother's side. I feel that you're also trying to learn about your body. There's something about your body that you're doing research on. I don't know if you're wondering when something is going to happen. It feels like soon, or something's happening soon. Now, somebody may be getting ready to come and visit you. Someone might be coming to your home. Someone also might be looking at your home to buy. I feel like there's a lot of things in regards to real estate happening. Something that you've been waiting for. You're like, I've been waiting for an answer, or I've been waiting for this, information. Whatever it is, it just seems that it comes through. And now that you have an understanding, you don't have to worry so much. You can plan accordingly. Somebody's watching you though. Somebody's thinking about you. Somebody might call you, or they're waiting for you to call them back. But I feel like somebody is thinking about calling you. But they've been procrastinating. They're like, I'm going to check in on them. I've been meaning to see how they're doing. I feel like somebody also might be on break because their child has been away at camp. I also feel like there's going to be some sort of bonding between the father and their child, especially a son. Somebody maybe wants to come and visit their son or their child. If someone has never met their child, I feel like they're very nervous meeting them for the first time. If you have been stuck on a water sign for a long time, there may be a fire sign coming towards you that is like helping you move on, or is a sign that you're ready to move on. Okay, I heard somebody coughing, so I don't know if someone was getting over a cold or something, but I feel like somebody's health is restored. Or they will recover, especially if somebody's child comes home sick. In regards to communication, I don't know if someone had felt rejected. Either you had rejected someone or someone rejected you, but I feel that it's no more hard feelings. Somebody is just now reading a message that was sent to them a while ago, long time ago. They never read it. And I feel like somebody sees the pain that they caused. I feel like at the time someone was not ready to read this message. Something has been unread for like some months or years, and they're just now reading it. I feel like maybe someone also was not in a healthy space initially, but now they are. If someone did read the message, I feel like maybe they're rereading it. It just looks like there is some sort of communication that comes off as hurtful or sad, or someone expressing rejection. Yeah. All right, so that is it for you guys. I'm trying to think. I felt like I had something to say. I'll probably, if I do have an announcement, I just make it separate. There may be some schedule changes to the readings though, but be on the lookout for that. All right, so I hope this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.